Greetings everyone, and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're back, thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me when y'all come and hang out with me. Today I want to talk to you about hexing. If you've ever been hexed or thought you've been hexed, smash that like button for me down there and hit the subscribe too while you're at it. Now, I've had people come into my store on many occasions, and they either think they've been hexed or want to hex somebody. So let's talk a little bit about all of this, okay? I'm Lady Starfire, and I'm here to bring you some witchy tips for the day. Okay, so let's just start with you think you've been hexed. Now, maybe it's true. Maybe it's just some stuff that you need to check in your own backyard for. If you don't have a job, have you been out looking for one? Did you lose your job? Were you showing up to work on time and doing your job? These are some different things that can be all about you and not something that somebody else did. Now, not to say there aren't people out there that love to cause problems in other people's lives. I've seen quite a bit of it. So there's a way of figuring it out, and make a list of what's going on, figure out what you may or may not have done. But on the assumption that somebody did, or even if you just think they did, there's an easy way to figure it out, whether somebody did or not. Now, what I usually have people do is burn a candle that's like a spell breaker, hex breaker, some of these sort of things. I like it when they use the jar candle for that, because you can bring that glass back in for me to read. I did a video on reading them. And it will usually tell me whether or not there is something. It'll also let me know if it broke through it based on the way it burns. Sometimes, it's nothing really that strong, so it'll burn black and then it goes clear, and that usually means that it's burned through it. If it's black over halfway down, I'm usually going to have you do another one, and let's make sure that it got it. Okay. So, but first, we have to get this off, and then you also want to do protection at the same time. Because while you're getting this off, if somebody really knows what they're doing and has really done a true hexing on you, they're going to be able to feel when something's not going right with their spell work. So that's why you want to always do protection along with your spell and hex breaking. You want to make sure that while you're breaking that, they can't come back in with something else. There are some other ways of doing some of these things too. Now, some people like to do a reversible and send the things back. It's okay. And, I've done plenty of them. The thing is, sometimes you're just playing ping pong, and each of you're sending it back, and this energy exchange just goes on forever, okay? And so it's better to put an end to it. Now, you can, once again, do the spell breaker and the protection, do a good cleansing, make some sigils. I've done some videos showing you some ways of doing those. Put them up as protection. Always make it your own so that nobody has a clue what it looks like, so they can't, use it and know how to counteract it, okay? You can also do karma. You can invoke your karma on that person. Now, in invoking karma, if you can do this even if you don't know for sure who did it, okay? Because if you get the name wrong, you think Sally over here is the one that's doing something to you, and you invoke karma. I want everything this person has said to me, done to me, wished upon me. I want it back right now, this lifetime, done. Send it back to them. Next thing you know, they're hitting the lottery, they got a new house, a new car, and just everything is going great for them. And you're like, but wait a minute. I invoke karma, and I know they're the ones that did something bad to me. Now I'm going to burn a black candle on them. Now you're hexing them. Okay? The reason only good things happen to them is because that's all they ever wished for you was good things. Okay? So you don't have to worry about invoking karma. You have to worry about trying to do something to someone because you think they did something to you. Okay? So always be careful. Karma is karma. And it is always okay to invoke karma. There's no bounce back on that. I've had people ask me, they're worried about, getting back some bad karma because they did this. No, it is your right to invoke karma. Now, if you just do a, blanket, I want everybody to get back whatever they sent to me. Okay, there's a lot of people going to be getting some good stuff, and there's probably going to be some people getting back some bad stuff. And that's okay too. You're simply clearing the slate because you want to be done with all these people in this lifetime. And that's okay. Just make sure that you're only sending back exactly what they sent to you, but you get to do it threefold. Okay. That means 3 times 3 times 3. Okay. That's not 3 times. That's not 9 times. That's 27 times. Okay. So, be sure that when you're doing any of this stuff that you're doing it the right way. Now, I've had people walk into my store and they're so mad at somebody because they took their man or they did this or they did that and they just want to hex them. Well, first of all, those people I don't help. I will never help somebody hex someone else. If he's over there with her, then that was also his choice, okay? So we can't just hex everybody because we don't like the way something happened. Things happen the way they're supposed to a lot of the time. So that's why invoking karma is the better way to do that. Now, yes, removing some kind of spell or hex that somebody's put on you, because even wish magic is very strong. If somebody's wishing that you lose your job or they're wishing this or that on you, it's a spell. It's magic, okay? And it's wrong. And it will eventually come back on them. But do you want to wait? Do you want to, deal with them, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime? I don't. If you screw over me, guess what? I'm done with you. I'm going to invoke my karma. Right now, in this lifetime, I want all 27 times done now because, if you're that type of person that you're going to do something to me, I don't want to dance with you in the next life. I don't want to be the hand of that karma to give that back to you. Nothing, okay? I just want to be done with you because to me, you're not a good person. You're not a good spirit energy, and I just want to be done. So I'm going to invoke karma, and that's what my suggestion is for other people, as opposed to, well, she hexed me, so I'm going to hex her, and that's just a bunch of crap, okay? It's not healthy either. Invoke your karma, walk away, leave it alone. Just let it be, okay? So, in the answer of whether to hex or not, no, it's best to not. If someone's done something to you, invoke your karma. Real simple. If nothing bad happens to them, then guess what? It wasn't them. Okay? Or it is also possible that they were the hand of karma for you. Now, granted, you may not have done anything like that in this lifetime, but what did you do in past lives? And they didn't invoke karma to get it all over with. So now they are the hand of karma for you. So for a fact that they did this and you invoke karma and still nothing bad happens to them, then it was your karma to begin with. Okay, so accept it. Learn the lesson. Figure out what you were supposed to learn. What did you do wrong? What should you have done different? And walk away. Say, thank you, karma. I learned that lesson. I don't have to deal with it again. I'm done. Don't just keep going back and forth and building more karma. Okay? It's not good for you. It's not healthy. Sometimes you just have to say enough is enough. Okay? You just have to be done. If he's over there with her or she's over there with him or whatever, okay, just let it be. Obviously, they're not the right person for you. So walk away. Go find the right one and be happy. Heck, that's the best thing you can do for you. It could even be considered the best revenge, okay, because you're over here being happy. Stop being the fallback person. I deal with this a lot in here of people coming in and they've been messing around with this same person for 10 years or 15 years. And, they're miserable because they go over here and guess what? When that's not working out, where do they go? Right back over here to you. You're the fallback. Is that what you want to be all your life? Instead of having the right person where you're going to be happy? I don't think so. You shouldn't want that. They're not worth it. Quit being the doormat, the fallback there when they don't have whatever else they want. Okay. So, just move on with all of it. Don't hex. Don't, burn candles trying to make them come back and all that other kind of stuff. Just move on. Work on, a soulmate spell, something to bring the right person where you're going to be happy and you ain't going to care what all he does or she does or whoever. Okay. So don't be out hexing people. Be the bigger person. Just invoke your karma. Remove anything they've sent on you. Invoke your karma on them so they don't try to do it again. And keep up your protection. Protection is a big thing, okay? Keeping a protection, candle going on a regular basis is a good thing, especially if you got a bunch of people out there that are not your friends, okay? But anytime you're doing any of this work, I always recommend burning a protection candle with it. Do regular cleansings, on your, around your house, inside, outside, everything. Dissipate all that negativity. Get rid of it. Get it out of your life. All right. Whatever somebody did in the past, it's in the past. We can't change that, but what we can change is the future. Okay. Looking forward. Okay. Not back. Look forward and find the good things in life for you instead of, oh my gosh, he did this, she did that, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Quit being miserable. Quit letting other people have control over your life. Because that's what you're doing when you allow these things. Okay. Take back that control. Being in control of what happens in your life. Okay. So remember, we don't hex. We invoke karma. We remove hexes. And we keep up our protection. And we look forward in our life. Okay. Look to the future. All right. What's happening right now and what's going to happen tomorrow. How am I going to make my life better? Okay. So that's what I would like to see y'all do. Leave me some comments down there and let me know what happened in your life. Has somebody done something bad to you and how did you handle it and how maybe you could handle it better, if needed. And if any of these ideas help you out, let me know that too. And hey, if you would share my video, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that need this information. Okay. And thank you for watching to this point. It really does mean a lot. And if you really did, watch it to here, type purple or leave me a purple heart. Okay. Along with your other comments. So I hope this information helps you and I'll continue to do the best I can to guide you in the right directions. Okay. So until the next time, everyone, remember that you're loved and love yourself. Okay. And have a wonderful, blessed day. Blessed be.